We are back with another episode of Let's Play Heavy Rain, and we are ready to save Sean. Hope you guys are ready to see the ending. It's been fun so far. Ethan and Madison have obtained the address to this warehouse where Sean is being kept in a well, drowning in rainwater.
Sean! Sean! Can you hear me? Daddy's here. I'm gonna get you out of there.
Need something. There we go.
My God, Sean, answer me. Don't tug on me, son, please. Breathe. Don't tug on me, son, please. Breathe. You gotta breathe. Don't leave me. Sean. Don't leave me.
Is he dead? Maybe? It's all for nothing. What a waste. Just kidding.
Sean.
Your son is alive. We saved him, guys.
I thought you were gone.
Dad, I knew you'd come and save me.
But thank God I didn't kill my other kid.
Sean, listen. You are the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I want you to know that whatever happens, I love you more than anything in the world.
And now, I'm gonna die.
I'm not dead. I took the poison an hour ago, and I'm not dead.
It's like... Why aren't they just one big happy family?
Ethan!
Oh, hey, Madison.
What are you doing here? Still looking for a story?
I know who the killer is, Ethan. I can prove your innocence.
Congratulations, Ethan. You succeeded. You're the father that I have been looking for all these years. The man capable of giving his own life to save his son.
You got what you wanted. I finished your trials. Now let us go.
I'm afraid that's not possible. Your lady friend knows my little secret. I don't intend to end my days in prison. I'm going to have to kill you both. I'm sorry. You earned my respect.
Ethan!
Well, that sucks. Climb, climb, climb. Go, 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 go. Can't climb any faster than that. Really? Oh shit. Ethan's alive. Get him! Yeah! And Scott Shelby falls to his death.
There was general relief this morning when the police announced that they had found Sean Mars alive more than 4 days after his disappearance. Mars had been imprisoned in a well by the man known as the Origami Killer. The successful resolution of this case was made possible only by the bravery of Ethan Mars, who the police believed at one point to be the killer. It is no doubt due to his great courage and tenacity that he succeeded in foiling the plans of the Origami Killer. The police commissioner presented him with an official apology today. Our main headline today. It is reported that the police have identified the man thought to be the origami killer. Scott Shelby, 48, is a former police lieutenant who claimed to be a private eye hired by the families of the killer's victims. Shelby was killed during a massive police operation, but further details have not yet been released to the public.
Massive police operation. That's what they call it.
Is this where we're gonna live now?
Only if you really, really want to. Or we can keep on looking until we find something you like.
It doesn't matter where we live, as long as we're together.
Oh.
I will never let anyone or anything separate us again.
You better believe it.
We're stuck with each other, kiddo. Like glue.
I lost my finger for
Can I choose
you.
where my room is?
Sure thing, Chad.
And you know, they're not traumatized or anything. Because that happens, I guess.
Alright, then I think we can stay here.
Oh. Father and son.
Our next guest is rumored to be about to receive a Pulitzer Prize for her remarkable series of investigative articles about the Origami Killer case. Showing incredible courage, her daring intervention led to the arrest of the country's most wanted criminal and saved the life of a little boy. This evening, I welcome a woman who might well be the true definition of a heroine for the ages, Madison Page. Good evening. Thank you for agreeing to talk with us. Now, you've been described as being both determined and tenacious. Two
And
qualities,
stupid.
no doubt, that were needed to see you through the dark hours of this unbelievable story. Were you afraid at any time?
Yeah, I only screamed my head off, you know, like a little girl, all the time. Got myself into stupid situations. It happens.
Thank you, Miss Page. I really admire you for what you've done.
Thank you.
For John, please. We need more journalists like you, Miss Page. It's a good thing you were there to catch that bastard.
Thank you. What's your name?
Vincent. Excellent investigation, Miss Page. You are one brave lady. You deserve a better adversary. Somebody more ferocious.
Yeah, that's not creepy.
Are you sure you've thought this through, Norman? You've got a promising career ahead of you. It's a pity that...
With all due respect, sir, I'm done thinking. I need to lead something like a normal life. I've just got a bit too close to everything recently. I need to step back. At least for a while.
Will you be coming back to the FBI?
I don't know. I'm making no promises.
You can keep your Ari if you like. This one's going offline. There's a new model due next month.
I think you better take it back. It's just a little too compelling, and well, it won't help me where I'm going. the real world.
Whatever you want. I hope you find what you're looking for, Norman.
I hope so too.
You killed my son, Scott. Were you thinking about that when you held me in your arms? I don't know why you did all this. Nothing can justify it anyway. I feel nothing but contempt for you. Nothing but contempt.
I want to see them again.
I'm a father too.
And that's it. Game's over. Whew. That was a lot of fun. And I really hope you guys have been enjoying the videos and everything. I'm pretty happy with the endings that I chose. I think the one that we got for Norman, where he resigns from the FBI, is probably the best one that he has, because some of the other ones are a little bit confusing, and, I don't know. I tried my best to make the story make sense a little bit more, because, I mean, I know the first time I played this game, I was a little bit confused about how Scott was the killer. I didn't think it made a whole lot of sense, because I think they could have led up to it better, but I don't know. I mean, like I said in the beginning of the Let's Play series, like, you know, it's not the greatest story ever or anything, but I really enjoy this game just for what it is, because, I mean, it really involves you when you're playing it, you know? Like, every little action that the character does, you have to do with the controller and everything, and even though some of the button combinations get a little bit complicated, I mean, it's just, it's very immersive, I guess, and
Stay back! Don't come near me!
I mean, the story has stuck with me after I've played it, and I always seem to be able to play it again and again, and never get tired of it. And so, I mean, even though there's definitely some problems with the game, I think that's what makes it such a good game, because, I mean, I just love playing it, and I think it's so much fun to be able to go through the story again and make different choices, you know, making characters live or die, or choose a different way of doing things, and, you know, you can play it again and have a completely different story almost, and, you know, I mean, I just think that's really cool. But there are some things that always stay the same, like Scott Shelby's always the killer, and I mean, the chapters basically go through the same way, but they just play out differently, and so, I don't know, I still think it makes it kind of fresh every time you play it, though. So, I mean, I think it's a lot of fun, and, I mean, the graphics look great, the voice acting could be better, but, I think the controls are very interesting. It's pretty much unlike any game I've played before. I don't know if there's something else that really plays the same way, but I mean, if you look at it as like an interactive movie kind of thing rather than like an actual video game, where you know, normally have like full control over the character and everything. And I mean, I think they did a really good job on the game. And yeah, so I think that's gonna be about it. And oh yeah, I forgot to mention, there are a few things that I know they left off kind of like unexplained, like Ethan's blackouts. You know, they never really mentioned what happens with that, and that was actually mentioned in some of the deleted scenes from the game. And apparently, like in the first iteration of the game or whatever, actually for most of the production time, there was additional scenes in the game explaining his blackouts. Like, had something to do with how Scott Shelby was there when Jason died and was hit by the car, and when Scott saw that happen to Jason and Ethan, there was like some sort of psychic connection between Ethan and Scott. And so what happened was basically every time Scott went and killed kids, Ethan would have these blackouts and he would have these visions of drowning bodies and water. And there were actually some chapters where you could play through those visions, but they ended up removing them because of the whole psychic connection and how it made it kind of weird because it's less realistic and whatever. And so, while that was probably a better choice in the end, you know, it kind of left some things out and without endings, you know. And like, Madison's, you know, insomnia is never really mentioned after the first half of the game or whatever, and turned out that was kind of because, like, she used to be a journalist in Iraq or something like that, and so, like, it was basically like she was traumatized by some of the stuff that she saw over there, and then that caused her visions or something. I don't know. But, I mean, I'll put a link in the description of the video showing you, you know, those deleted scenes, because I think they really add to the story, and it's really interesting to see those things. And, another thing about this game is, like, they were supposed to release a lot of DLC with it. Like, they had one DLC called The Taxidermist, which is a chapter where you play with Madison Page. And that was the only one they released, but they were planning on doing a lot more, except those kind of got canceled when they had to extend the production time for the game to include the controls for the PlayStation Move, because Sony really wanted them to do that. So, that kind of threw the DLC content out of the window, and I think that if they had actually gone through with that, they probably would have explained some of the other plot holes, like, you know, a bit more about how, you know, Jaden has his, like, addiction to tryptocane or whatever, and, like, his whole area thing that's going on, and, you know, I think they would have had a lot more chances to expand on the characters a little bit more, like they should have, really. And, I have the Taxidermist DLC, and I think it's a lot of fun, too. It's a very interesting little chapter. But it doesn't actually add to the story a whole lot. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and that's going to be the last one. I'm not sure at this point if I'm going to do any more Let's Plays of any other games or anything. If you're interested in it, let me know. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and that's about it. Alright, bye.